From Los Angeles to a worldwide audience, this is Boaz Power TV, where we take your life to the next level. Now, internationally known speaker and author, here's Boaz.
Hi, welcome to the Power Show. You are part of the Power Nation, and I'm so glad that you're here, because here we help you to improve your attitude, your relationships, your finances, and your career as we take your life to the next level. This is episode number 227 on Boaz Power TV, and I call this one The Two Faces of Success. A few years ago, within a short period of time, I met two men who were very interesting. Outwardly, they were about the same age, perhaps close to 40. Both had a nice smile, both were dressed well, both had nice personalities. Only one was highly successful and the other was struggling. What was the difference? It could be summarized in one word: confidence. The successful man was born in the United States, and the other man had immigrated and had been in the United States for only a few years. The successful man, during a business lunch, spoke about his challenges and his achievements with a sense of confidence that no matter what, he always knew he would succeed in the long run. No wonder he attracted talented people to his businesses, and no wonder those businesses succeeded. I met the second man at a public function when I overheard a European accent, and since my parents were born in Europe and I in Israel, I'm always interested in people who have an accent. Since I'm also an immigrant, came to the United States when I was 9 with my parents, I feel a special kinship with immigrants. The immigrant told me that he worked in real estate and found it a struggle. He was ashamed of his accent and the fact that some people found it difficult to understand him. I was astonished. I could understand him very clearly. He had no problem communicating with me. However, because of a few isolated cases of inconsiderate people, he had convinced himself that he was a poor communicator. Isn't that awful? And this was the main reason he felt that he was struggling in real estate. Sometimes we put barriers in our own way. Often, and I myself have been guilty of this in the past, people sell themselves on a concept that isn't really true. We think others see us in a certain way, and the majority of people don't see us that way at all. Thus, the following negative affirmation results: people don't like me because, and then you give whatever the reason. No one wants to do business with me. If that's not what you want, don't say it. Don't say it. Words become our realities. As I spoke to the immigrant with the insecure feeling about his accent, I told him that the accent was an advantage, that most people consider someone with an accent as being highly intelligent. I told him to turn his thoughts around and to pretend that he is confident until that feeling of confidence becomes an automatic pilot. I suggested he say the following affirmation, the first thing each morning and the last thing each night. I am the best real estate agent in the world. I am the best real estate agent in the world. I made him say that statement out loud several times before we parted. Each time he said it, you could tell that his mind was opening up to the possibilities associated with that pattern of thinking. When people convince themselves of certain thoughts that may not be their reality, it then becomes easy to use the word can't. Winners do not use the word can't. Winners simply do what has to be done when it has to be done, whether they feel like it or not. If you find yourself using the word can't, ask yourself the following question. Is it that I don't want to do this, or that I don't know how to do it? Either I don't want to do this, or I don't know how to do it. If you really don't want to do something, then let it go and forget it. If you don't know how to do something, then find someone who can show you and learn. As a professional speaker and high-performance coach to CEOs, I haven't needed to know how to create a PowerPoint presentation on a computer. I just didn't need to know that. But some time ago, an associate asked if I could produce a PowerPoint. My parents taught me to accept a challenge and then find out how to do it. Thus, I accepted, jumped right in, asked for lots of help, and found it was simpler than I'd expected. In fact, I got so excited as quickly as I mastered some of the basic concepts that a few days earlier I would have dreaded. I am so pleased now that I didn't say, no, I can't do that. How many times have we all lost opportunities to learn and add to our success because we responded too quickly with the word can't? Instead, let's ask, how can I? We all have many more talents than we give ourselves credit for having. There are two faces of success. The one that is much more productive takes the word can't and deletes the T. That turns it into can. So I have an affirmation for this episode of Boaz Power TV. You may want to write it down and repeat it the first thing every morning, the last thing every night for 21 days, and watch what good things will happen in your life. The affirmation is, I am open-minded to the many talents I possess. I am open-minded to the many talents I possess. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like these messages, and many people around the world do, please forward this to someone you care about. Have them go to my website, boazpower.com, and they can subscribe to the free weekly messages on Boaz Power TV. You are special, you are unique, and I believe that you see yourself from a vantage point of success. You are destined for greatness. I see it in you. You are a champion. Have a powerful day.
This has been Boaz Power TV. To comment, see other episodes, or to subscribe to this free broadcast, go to our blog at boazpower.com. That's boazpower.com. We're here to take your life to the next level.